Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and a new video. Hope you all are doing well. In today's video, I am going to review this Inside Cosmetics new eyeshadow palette. So if you guys are interested, then all you have to do is stay tuned till the end of this video. Alright you guys, so recently Inside Cosmetics have launched couple of their new products and I did try out some of their products. Out of those, I was willing to try out their eyeshadow palette. So they have got 7 variants in this eyeshadow palette which retails for rupees 220 each, and you can find it on Nykaa as well as on Amazon. This is the variant Sand and it says a Showtime eyeshadow palette. So the packaging is very simple. You get a see-through to identify your shades. At the back you get the description and the ingredient list with the manufacturing details. So the expiry date is 12/25, so you get 2 years of shelf life, and it says creamy feel, soft textured formula, blend effortlessly, super payoff and comfortable to wear. So Inside Cosmetics is a vegan, cruelty free, paraben free and FDA approved brand. So once I pull out the inner packaging, this is somewhat it looks like. You get 6 shades in this eyeshadow palette. At the back you get a diagram to how to lay your eyeshadow, so if you're a beginner it may be easier for you. So you get this kind of press kind of situation and you need to open it like this. So you get your earthy tones color story, and I think these kind of color story is repetitive from Inside Cosmetics. They should come up with new color palette so that it becomes more exciting to try it out. So you get 5 mattes and 1 shimmer in this eyeshadow palette with a plastic sheet like this to protect your eyeshadows. Now let me give you the swatches and then we will start with the demo. After that I'll give you my final thought, what I think about this eyeshadow palette. So I have used this Essence I Heart Stage eyeshadow base to prime my eyelids. Now let's just begin with the eyeshadow. So firstly I am going to take this burnt orange kind of shade, and this will be my first transition. So I'll take a little bit of it, dust off the excess and add it as my transition. So I am taking this little higher above than my crease, and let me tell you guys that this burnt orange shade is beautifully blending into my skin without any patchy marks or demarcation, and it is just melting into my skin. Next I will take this sort of mauvey brown shade and deepen my crease area, and the brush I'm using is a little petite than the earlier one, so it will fit right into my crease, and this time I'm taking it little lower than my crease area. Next I will be taking this sort of cool brown shade and I will deposit the color on the outer corner of my eyes to give some depth, and the shadows are beautifully layering on top of each other without any patchiness. Alright, so now I'm more interested to see how this shimmer shade works. So one side I'll use a glitter glue and the other eye I'll just leave it as it is and try to apply it without any glitter glue. So let's just do that and I shall be right back. Alright, so by the time my glitter glue is getting a little bit tacky, so I'll use my finger, and this is the pigment that you get. It is not very shiny how I like my pigments to be, so I'm using my finger because that is the best tool. You guys, there is not very pigmentation on this shimmer shade. I think it's a metallic, so I'm literally digging my finger to get the pigment. It is very tightly packed on the pan and feels very dry and chalky once I'm touching it. Alright, so let's do the other eye where I have used the glitter glue. Again I'm rubbing my finger and it is not what I had expected. Even the glitter glue is not doing anything to this. Alright, so this is what we got. On the right eye where I had applied glitter glue, it is little popping, not too much, but on the left eye it seems to be very faint. So yes, that is what I can tell about that. The shimmers are not worthy enough. So I'm taking this sort of brown shade and I will just run it across this where I have done a fake cut crease to deepen the area more. Alright you guys, so here comes my final thoughts. So all the mattes in this eyeshadow palette blends beautifully. They are very soft to touch and very easily blendable. They layer on top of each other very easily without leaving any patchy marks or bald spots or demarcation. The only problem is with the shimmer shade on this palette. I was just digging my finger so hard to get the pigment out of it. When you touch it, it feels very chalky and dry on the pan, and once you use your finger to translate this shimmer shade onto your eyelid, you get very minimal color payoff. I tried to use with a glitter glue, I tried to use with a setting spray, but I did not get the pigment that I wanted. Always happens with Inside Cosmetics eyeshadow palette that the shimmers are not that pigmented. They do not give you high intensity color payoff. In each of the palette I have seen this problem, and I think Inside Cosmetics should work on that. Whereas the mattes are beautiful, you can work with them very easily. They have little bit of kickback on the pan, but I feel that is not a big problem because they are lightly pressed, and once the pigments are lightly pressed onto the pan, you get the maximum pigment out of it. I also got some fallout under my eye, so that is not a problem. You can always do your eye makeup first with these kind of shade and do your base makeup. So the shimmer shade does not give you a good color payoff. I like my shimmer shade to be very intense. It should be high shine. It should give me that shimmery effect when I do my eye makeup, because shimmers, metallics is something that takes your eye look to the next level. Other than that, no one can say that this is an affordable palette because the quality is top notch just for the mattes. Also, I would like to say that if you do not want to pay a full price of rupees 220, then you can always wait for some discount, because after discount I got this palette at just rupees 187. So it serves the purpose. It does not make a hole in my pocket, and it does not give me that idea that I have wasted my money. Alright you guys, so this is it for today's video. Hope you found the content helpful and informative, and if you did enjoy today's video, please make sure to like, share, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell button. You can also follow me on my social media handles, whose link I have mentioned it in the description box. Please come and say hi, and I will see you soon with my next one. Till then, bye bye, take care.